Hello, hey, hi, how you doing? So y'all already know what time it is when we on the couch, right? Right. It's a couch conversation.
I know my life can get crazy. Just remain solid and know that I got it. Choose around the globe, we can fly private, change the time zone, switching up climate. Wintertime, touchdown in the trap, never mind the hating on, can we pop? However I'm rolling, I know that you rockin'. I picture with 10 to tell you go shop. She more than confident, she a little cocky. I really think that's how she got me. All the way G is you rockin' with me.
Okay, so it came across my desk, a video or a news article / both, and we're gonna watch the video of a couple who had five of their five kids taken because of a Class A misdemeanor. And I was asked my opinion on this, so I'm gonna speak on it. Again, opinions are like assholes, everybody got one. Okay, I'm coming to y'all at 12 o'clock at night with a big forehead and no earrings. Respect it. And just like how that train disrespected me. Okay, so I think we done with the train noises. Okay, I think the train has passed thee by. But forget it. We finna get into the video, okay? Because I ain't got too much space left, and this gonna be real quick, real fast. So let me play the video for y'all real quick, and then we gonna discuss my opinion on it.
Claiborne and Deontay Williams were driving to a funeral in February when THP troopers pulled them over. The arrest warrant says the parents were stopped for dark tint windows and, quote, traveling in the left lane when not actively passing. The family's been separated since that traffic stop and required to submit to drug testing. According to the Tennessee Lookout, some of the tests produced conflicting results and now raising new questions about drug testing accuracy.
This family has been without their babies for 30 days. I can't imagine my life without my babies.
A trooper arrested Deontay Williams after finding 5 grams of marijuana inside the car and a gun inside Claiborne's purse. Both Williams and Claiborne now face marijuana possession charges. The family's attorney says the children were subsequently taken into DCS custody and now staying with a family friend.
5 children taken away while one of them were still breastfeeding.
While the Department of Children's Services cannot comment on specific cases, a spokesperson says the #1 goal of DCS is the safety and well-being of children.
We talk about transparency a lot, whether that be policy, procedure, protocol, and in this case, we feel like those case managers did just that.
I asked what the DCS policy is as it relates to possession of marijuana.
DCS collects evidence just like law enforcement. They then present that to the courts, and the judge makes that decision, and DCS follows out.
But questions still remain as to exactly why DCS took the children away and why they have been away from their parents for more than a month.
Okay, so there's that. Now, I was reading the article. And again, I'm going off the research I was given. So apparently when they first tested them with a urine test, they found THC in the dad and not the mom. Okay. But then they did a hair follicle test and they found methamphetamine, marijuana, fentanyl, and oxycodone. Now, granted, a hair test is going, they say it's more accurate because it's a hair test and a piss test. I mean, no comment, but never mind. But my thing is, you didn't have to snatch them people kids like that. You snatched the baby while she was breastfeeding? That ain't, no Lord. You didn't have to snatch the babies in the way that you did. If there was an issue, if there was drugs, because there's multiple issues here. If there were drugs in the car, let's go back to the car. Let's talk about the car first. 5 grams of marijuana. Okay. And I'm assuming the gun was registered because they mentioned the marijuana charges or the possession of drug charges and didn't say anything about the gun. We already talked about guns and kids. I'm not going to get into that. Me personally, with 5 kids in the car, I'm not going to travel with marijuana. You got 5 kids in the car. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all and say it ain't smoked by parents. Smoking it at home, that's on you. That's your personal decision. I don't feel like weed or marijuana should be a reason to take kids from their parents. But let me hold on. I'm going. I'm already. Y'all know where I'm going with this. Y'all already know where I'm going with this. But I'm trying to hold before I get there. But I'm trying to. So that was wrong on their part. You don't travel. You don't. First of all, traveling, because they were traveling for a funeral from Georgia to Chicago, apparently. First of all, you don't travel with me. Anytime you travel with marijuana, you're taking a risk, especially if you're driving that far. You know you got dark tinted windows. That's a load of bullshit for pulling somebody over and so is driving in the left lane. Baby, I do that shit all the time. Like, I do that shit all the time. But again, when you driving, it's certain states that you know not to fuck with. Because them state troopers be waiting to pull your motherfucking ass over. Especially if you look like this. They waiting. Don't give them a reason. I already told y'all my marijuana in the car story from when I was younger. Don't travel with marijuana. That was wrong on their part. Why you traveling with marijuana and you got the kids in the car? How the hell they fit all them kids? They must have been driving an SUV. Had to be. With all them damn kids. They needed like 3-5 kids and a 4-month-old. I'm sorry. Y'all know how. Anyway, that's not the point. Don't do that. So that was their mistake. That was wrong on their part. But you didn't have to snatch their kids. First of all, DCFS is not a place you want your kids to be. I'm so sick of the government and justice system taking kids from their home over minor shit. I am surrounded by baby mamas. A few of them smoke marijuana. They not gonna smoke it around their child, but they smoke it. So what? It ain't cocaine, it ain't crack, they ain't cracked out, they ain't peeled out, okay, you found oxycodone because you don't know, did y'all check prescriptions? Like, I got questions. Because I'm on controlled substances for mental health disorder. And methamphetamine, people obviously know it mainly as meth and as a street drug, but methamphetamine actually can treat ADHD. A lot of the controlled substances that are on the street actually can treat mental illnesses. Trust me, I know firsthand. But you don't know what, let's say I have a kid. I have to be treated for my mental illness. I'm bipolar. I have to be treated for that. I chose medicine. Now there's healthier and more natural ways. I tried that. It did not work for me. I tried that option. It did not work for me. Everything don't work for everybody. I hate when people say take CBD things. I tried that, don't work. Like, it's gonna work for a little minute and then I'm gonna be back frustrated. But the point of the matter is DCFS is not a place where you want your kids, and they know good and goddamn well them kids are not safe. And now, luckily, they got lucky that the kids are staying with a family friend. Thank God. But to snatch them people kids like that and then keep them for as long as y'all keeping them don't make no sense. What's the hold up? Y'all already questioning the drug test. What's the hold up? I don't understand. Yes, parents make mistakes. But what's taking y'all so long? But let's go drive this to the point that I want to make. Y'all know what I'm about to say. If these was white folk, if these was rich white folk, do y'all know how many crackhead white people got their kids? They don't get their kids snatched. Do y'all know how many soccer moms that are on controlled substances buying them off the street? That shit ain't just on the movies. That happened in real life. Trust me, I know. What I just want to know. I just want to know what would happen if they was white. I'm sorry I got to pull the black card. I pull the black card every time. Black and poor will get you nowhere in life. And it's sad as hell. It's like a walking target. You are a target. Which brings me back to the parents. You're already a target. Don't make yourself more of a target, y'all. We already got the cards stacked against us. Do not make yourself a bigger target than you already are. You already know the justice system ain't for us. It's against us. So don't give them even more of a reason. I have to say that part too. Because again, I'm an equal opportunity employer. I'm going to get on both sides. But again, like I said, had this family been white, are you going to snatch these kids the same way? Is this going to go the same way? You snatched the baby while the lady was breastfeeding. She wasn't even in just, she was waiting for the husband to be released. Come on, y'all couldn't have done that better. Y'all ain't do no home visits, no follow-ups, no interviews. Y'all ain't do none of that. Y'all just snatched them. That's fucked up. It's so sad. I can't even imagine how that lady feel when that happened. And now, it was unnecessary. The way it was handled was unnecessary. And then the whole drug test situation. Did you what's true, what's not true, what's accurate, what's not accurate? Because in the articles, they got questions on the accuracy of the drug test. So let them people have their kids until you do an investigation. Why are you holding their children? 5 kids? And one of them is 4 months old? It was a better way to go about that. We've worked with DCFS before. And I know parents who got their kids and don't even deserve them. They treat them like shit. They act like shit. They just shitty. And they still got them. To hell with marijuana. Like, we talking heavy drugs. But again, oxycodone, they can give you oxycodone if you go get your damn teeth pulled out. I done had oxycodone before. I had dental surgery. At one point, I was addicted to tramadol. Like, you don't know what people issue. You don't know what's going on in their life. Did you ask questions? That's what I'm like, are y'all investigating? Is that why y'all holding the kids for so long? Because I guarantee you ain't investigating. You just holding the hell out them kids. But like I said, luckily the kids are with a family friend instead of either in foster care or with a family that don't want them. Because there's some good foster families out there. Shout out to Tiffany. It just kind of came out. But it's some good ones out there. It's some bad ones out there. I do not like DCFS. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't. Because I don't like having kids in the justice system and in the system like that. Because that's how you create adults, teenagers, adults that don't, they troubled, they got issues. I have a nonprofit. I've seen it. What happened when kids grow up in the system. It's so much trauma that come with that. Ain't nobody paying attention to them kids. Like I said, they got good homes out there and bless them people. But especially in the foster care system, when they have not been placed, do you know how many kids these workers have to deal with? Do you know how many cases they got? You know how overworked they are? You think they really give a shit? You think they really paying attention? No, they're not. And this is a class A misdemeanor. This is minor. They don't even have they ain't even have an intent to sell charge. You talking about 5 grams of marijuana. Shouldn't have had it, but you're still talking about 5 grams of marijuana. Y'all literally said it was a class A misdemeanor, yet y'all snatched they kids straight from the titty. You wasn't even gonna let the baby finish eating first? I mean, goddamn. Did you really have to? Girl, you pulled that back like you got hair for real. Get out of my face. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's sad. It's not fair. I don't think that the same thing would have happened had they been white. And again, y'all know I pull the black card all the time. That's just, we just live in that kind of world. And people can, I'm not racist. And let me address that right now, real quick, because I ain't got that much time for this camera go off. And I'm leaning in because I can't see and I need to be able to see y'all. I'm not racist, obviously. I have a rich white father figure. I am just not stupid. I'm pro-black. I'm not anti-white. I know the world that we live in, and I know how difficult it is. I know what it's like to be racially profiled. I wore an unapologetically black shirt today to work on purpose. It's just who I am as a person. And I'm not stupid. I'm not going to say I'm woke because that's just overrated. But I'm aware of I'm not desensitized to the shit. I know what's going on in the world, and so I feel like I have to speak on it. I don't know when this shit happened. It's like I just woke up and was like, power to the people. Like it was a transformation that happened. I always knew it. I just never spoke on it. But I think now because I have a platform and I got enough guts to actually say something, that I'm saying something. And I don't like it. I don't like this situation. Now, however you feel is how you feel. Feel free to put your comments and your opinions in the comments and down below and all that. Just don't get disrespectful because, baby, I will delete you faster than this. I will delete it, remove it, report it, everything. Everybody got their own opinion. I mean, y'all might think it should have been done. Some people might feel like it shouldn't have been done. I have to, anytime I react on something, I'm going to hit it from all sides. Like I said, the parents shouldn't have had the marijuana in the car, especially with the kids. And again, we already touched on guns and all that. But she probably had a permit for it because they didn't say anything else about the gun, just that it was in her purse. They more focused on the marijuana and the drug testing. That's all I got. That's all I got. So until the next couch convo, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Girl, you gave me your